And, oh man, isn't that terrible? Complaining about a 9.6 over here. I am spoiled rotten, aren't I? What's up, you guys? Welcome back to skeffscomicknowledge. I am Skeff, and once again, thank you so much for checking out today's video. I cannot thank you enough. I am so excited to do this one. This is going to be a great little haul of CGC books, and I picked up some Star Wars books. Not some, quite a few Star Wars books. Quite a few Star Wars Legacy books, and some very cool Star Wars Insider Magazine books. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, thank you so much for checking out. I'm glad you clicked on that thumbnail. I tried to make it entertaining. In this video, I'm just going to kind of go over the CGC books that I just got back in that were all pressed and cleaned by Gary Kendra at Impressive Comic Pressing Services. He is the man. I can't thank him enough for all this. Gary, thank you, because I know you're watching this. I know you are. And I'm also going to show a couple things that I picked up from a little Star Wars collection that I picked up of some Star Wars Legacy books and some very cool Star Wars Insider Magazine books. Without further ado, if you could be so kind to just go ahead and Hulk smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and also pay attention for a live sale that we have coming up, and I can't wait to do that one. Without further ado, let's go ahead and just open up this box and show off the books we got, because I cannot wait. I am dying. There's some hot books in here, and I can't wait to see them. Ugh, I always forget how heavy these things are. Hope everyone's been well. Hope everyone's been doing good and enjoying, hopefully, the warm weather where they're located. But yeah, guys, I have been waiting for this one for a little bit now. You know how CGC is with their turnaround time, so just a little bit longer than normal. But still, anticipation is building, and I can't wait to show off what I got, because I've kind of forgotten what's in here. I just know that there's a few hot books that have gotten a little hotter as they were away at CGC. So let's go ahead and find out together what we got. And like always, guys, make sure you save your packing material. You'll never know when it comes in handy later. So, interesting, right? So this is one of the first ones that I've gotten back in a little bit, and I haven't seen any of the grades, but I have noticed they have changed the way they pack it up. So you saw the classic foam core on top. It's different now. There's no more foam cores on the side, so they're like, it's interesting. I'll show you once we get the books out what they've changed it to now. Different than what I've seen before, but we got the bubble wrap, save all that. Never know when it comes in handy. If you've gotten a bigger box like that from CGC, you know it's surrounded by those thicker foam cores, top, bottom, and then around the side. This one is different. This one, it's kind of like they're wedged in there. I'll show you when we're all done. And like I said, guys, I'll go ahead and post right below the book once I present it, kind of the fair market value, what they're going for nowadays too, so you know what it's trending for. All right, I'm excited for this. I'm excited. It's been a minute. There's some good books in here. Let's find out what we got together, shall we? All right, first book up. Got the plastic off so you can see the book. Yeah, you always get a little nervous. You never know. So first book up is going to be a copy of... Ooh, all right. First Teen Titans number 12. I picked these up when I kind of first got into this whole, like, comic speculation thing. These are the first appearance of the Batman Who Laughs. I have 3 of them in here. One was close, the other 2 on that cusp. So, I mean, I'm hoping one of them, but if not, I'd be okay if not all of them. They were all... We'll find out. All right. First Teen Titans 12, first Batman Last. We got a... Are you serious? What? Great start. Holy cow. All right. Oh, man. I am pleasantly surprised. So we have the Batman Who Laughs first appearance. So this was a great surprise. I was not expecting this. I was expecting, a 9.4, a 9.6, maybe 2 9.6s, but looks perfect. Oh man, that's huge. Love it. All right, one down. I hope you guys have been doing really well. Hopefully you had a chance to catch my last video where I did kind of like another little vlog of the con that I went to. I've gotten some good feedback on how I can make them better, maybe slow some things down, add something in there. So I'm looking on improving that as we get further into convention season. So next up, looks like we got another copy of Teen Titans 12. Like I said, there's 3 of them in here. I don't think we're going to go 3 for 3 on 9.8s. I don't expect to. I'll be happy with whatever grade we get. So we got, on number 2, issue number 2, all right, 9.6. I knew it. The next one's probably going to be a 9.4, probably. But yeah, I knew a couple of them weren't going to make the cut, but I am happy to have this in a 9.6. So that's awesome. Yeah, I didn't figure as much, but 9.6 on my second copy of Batman Who Laughs. Not complaining. That's awesome. For a book that came out back in November of 17, they've really held their value and kind of just kept going up. So we got our third and final copy of Teen Titans 12. This one probably will not be a 9.8, 9.4, 9.6. Hoping. All right, so we got on this one a 9.2, man. All right, all right. It's all good. It's all good. I got the 198. I got the 198, and I think when I picked them up, I only paid like I think like 30 or 40 bucks for each of them. So not complaining about that at all. I knew one of them wasn't not even close. I knew it was gonna be a 9.4, but 9.2, not too shabby at all. Not too shabby at all. Happy to have the 9.8. 9.2 will probably go bye-bye. But yeah, so 192, 196, and 198. I'm so excited about that. Kind of crazy, right? How that 198 kind of makes up for the 92, 96. So pumped about that. That's a great start, though. Like, that's exactly... I was off a little bit. Thought maybe 9.4, 9.2, but I was right about the 9.6, and I thought one was on that cusp. Next up, we're going to have a copy of... Oh, this is just a cool one that I found. Nothing too expensive. Just a cool Spawn cover that definitely needed to press, but I'm still not sure. I don't know, maybe 9.4, 9.6, 9.8, if they're all able to press out, but it was crunched up pretty bad on the spine over here. We got a... It came out, man. This man is a wizard. Oh, it came out. This is just, I thought, was a really cool cover. Nothing too crazy. It's in that higher 260 ranges, so like it's not that low print of a run. There's actually a black and white version of this cover that I actually own, but this one looks like it's in better shape with better chance for getting pressed out. But this one came back in 9.8. That's awesome. All right, next book we have. I legitimately, after this, I'm not sure what we have. Oh, all right, this one I needed to hit. This is a really harder book to come by. This is the 1 in 50 Shuri ratio variant that looked like it was in great shape, but it just needed the press just to be safe. I'm really hoping to get a 9.8. I ordered it off of like one of the YouTube live auctions, and it came in just a little, you know. So this one I'm hoping. So we got a... Yeah! Oh, man. Whew. Oh, man, that's awesome. Stunning cover. Absolutely stunning cover. Oh, that's stunning. I love it. That is wonderful. Oh, man. So happy. Shuri number 1. 1 in 50 ratio variant. Very hard to come by. Happy to have this one. That's awesome. So far, the books that I thought would make the cut after press made it so far. All right, next up we're gonna have. Oh man, okay, this is gonna be an interesting one. This is just an Umbrella Academy number 1 that needed a press, but it's still, you never know, right? Let's just get to it. Let's see what we got on the grade. We hit a. Oh man, a 9.4. I didn't think this one was gonna make it, so I'm not too worried. But still, great series, great show. The only one I had, so I wanted to just get it graded. It's interesting. I'll look this one up later. It's one of those where I'm just like, I could see a couple things. I'm like, I thought maybe a 9.6. I didn't think it'd come back a 9.8. I definitely knew it needed the press. But looking upon further inspection, I could definitely see why it got a 9.4, and it makes sense. So, 9.4. Let's see if I can show you on here. There's like there's actual bend on that. There it goes. See, there's like an actual bend there on that corner that probably nicked it down. And there's another spine tick there and another one there. So 9.4, not complaining. Great read, great series. But so far though, the books that I really want to get a high grade, gotten a high grade on those so far. So no complaints, no complaints. But guys, like always, I really appreciate it having a conversation down below in those comment sections. I love chatting to you guys about comics and what's coming up and things like that. So please keep them coming. That's so much fun. I really, really appreciate it. All right, next up we're gonna have a copy of. Oh man, oh this needs to do it. All right, so this is Black Panther. The first time Shuri is wearing the Black Panther costume. This one looked like it was in great shape. Like I thought 9.6. And then definitely the press to be safe because it's, you know, a little pricier book. So this one got back a... Oh, man. Oh, I thought it was going to be close. Oh, man. I thought it was going to be close. I'll see if I look at the graded notes on this one later. Man, I knew it was going to be close. Knew it was going to be close. And I'm just like, one of the things you're like, what could I have missed? So, this one, man. But it's okay, though. It's okay. This one will be for sale. I didn't get the 9.8. Oh, man. But a great J. Scott Campbell cover for that Black Panther. Man, I got that 9.6. I'll look at the grade notes on that one later, see what it says. All right, that's the only one that I'm just like, I thought that would have made it. I thought that would have made the cut. All right, next up, we're going to have a copy of... Okay, this one has to make it. First appearance of Shuri. This one looked perfect. Like, I don't want to say perfect. Obviously, you never know what happens. But this one looks like it could get 9.8. Just, all right. Did we get it? Did we hit it? Yes! Whew! Oh, okay. Oh, man. Okay, thank goodness. Ooh, man. This one did look perfect. It looked pretty. It looked really good. And I am so happy it made the cut. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. Oh, man. Whoo, it looked pretty. Oh, man. Sorry. I just like, oh, man. Okay, cool. So this is a stunning cover. The very first appearance of Shuri in comic book form. Black Panther #2 came out in 2005. So this is awesome. Pumped about this one. Oh, yeah. If you did watch my last video, you did notice that I did ship a book to CBCS. And it did show up, not that I was sad, but I did contact CBCS, and they are going to help me out with getting that book reslabbed. So getting started on that project, and I'll be updating you guys upon that process of how it comes back. So that's exciting news. Alrighty, next up we're going to have, ooh, this is a fun one. This is The Boys #24, but the Animal House variant. A book that looked like it was in really good shape, high grade, but definitely needed a press. Did we make the cut? We got a... No! Dang it. Oh, there was some significant bends on that front corner there that, like, they were hard. I knew they were difficult ones. All right, next book up. Oh, right. This has to make the cut. This book was interesting. This is Department of Truth #1 secret variant. I think it was a 1-in-5 ratio. It was one that I found at a shop when it came out for like $5 because it had damage. It had like bends in the spine. Well, I'm like, all right, I know who to send them to. I'm like, I know who to send this book to. But, you know, at the end of the day, they could be pretty significant. You can't always get them out. But it's a book that was really valuable at one point, and then 9/8 came down to about 200, closer to what the first print's going for now. It's interesting, right? Just a 1-in-5 secret, but I thought this would make the cut. I'd hold on to it if it came back in the 9/8. All right. Woo! All right. That is awesome. Okay, cool. So just the Department of Truth #1 secret, like 1-in-5. So Lee Harvey Oswald on the cover. But yeah, pumped to hold on to this. Got that 9/8. So next up, we're going to have... All right. This will be a fun one. This book has imploded, and I should have bought more of these last year when they're only $100, but I missed the boat on that one. I have this copy, though. This copy I bought and paid for. I think it was like $80. Wasn't the best shape, but I wanted to have one. So this one, I think is going to come back maybe a 9. Maybe a 9. Probably a 9. All right, we got a... Oh! Dang it. All right, we got an 8.5 on it. I knew it was beat up. It was just one of those where like, how much beat up? I was being a little optimistic with that 9. But that's not bad, though. 8.5. I thought it would be a 9. All righty. Yeah, all those old... Yeah, it's just... The market's crazy, guys. It's hard to keep track of. Like, that book last year in 8.5 wouldn't be really worth much. Now it's surprisingly worth a little bit more. It's crazy. Next book up. Oh, there it is. Okay. If you guys have been watching this channel for a while, I have submitted 4 of these to get graded. 2 9.2s, a 9.4, and a 9.6. No 9.8s, and this is my last try. I'm not doing it anymore. The book has now gotten too outlandish. I'm not paying any more for the prices. I love Beta. I thought it was going to be the new Thor: Love and God and Thunder, but Russell Crowe will be playing Zeus. Makes sense. Big man, beard, got it. All right. But I wanted that 9.8. I've been hunting for a while. This one looked like it was in great shape when I picked it up. I think I paid maybe $110 for it about 6 months ago. So I'm just hoping to my journey. Hopefully my search will be done. It'll be a 9.6. All right. We got a... my search continues. This and Ultimate Fallout 4. I thought this one was perfect. I thought this would have made the cut. It didn't. Man, this is the one I'm not disappointed. I'm a little disappointed. I wanted that 9.8 in the Beta Raid bill. Oh man. Next up is there she is. All right, cool. My copy, my one. I only own one copy of this book because surprisingly, when I was buying my Ultimate Fallout 4s, that was a cheaper book than this at the time. Imagine that, right? So I never bought any of these. They were too pricey, so I stuck with my Ultimate Fallout 4s, which I'm happy I did. But I did find this at Half Price Books like 2 years ago, something like that, for like $30. It's terribly beat up. I think it's an 8.5, maybe. But I wanted one. I'm happy to own it. It's not a 9.4. It's probably an 8.5. But it needs a little bit of love, and I'm happy to have it now graded to join my miles. So let's see how accurate I was with my grade. Oh, hey, I'll take that. That's wicked. Yeah, this book was definitely beat up when I bought it for $30. But that's awesome, a 9.2. That's a huge surprise, and I will take that. All right, next up, we're going to have a copy of, oh man, this has to make the cut. Just going to find out. This has to be a 9.8. Yes! All right. Woohoo! I was worried. Oh, man. That's exciting. This is exciting. This one definitely needed some love. Had a big bend on the front cover there. But this one came back at 9.8, and I can't... Oh, man. That's... Woo! All right. Can number 6. Next up, we're going to have a copy of... Ooh, this is going to be a fun one. This one Gary got mad at me a little bit for. Not really. So, this book I submitted because I paid a quarter for it. Yeah, I paid 25 cents for the book, like, 4 years ago. I found it in the clearance bin. I'm like, oh, The Boys, I know that. I bought it. It had like a sticker residue. Didn't tell Gary. That was my bad. My bad, Gary. I'm sorry. I'll tell you next time. But yeah, it had some sticker residue. Like this shouldn't, I mean, an 8, 8.5, doesn't matter. The show is phenomenal. So I just wanted one graded. But yeah, so probably an 8. I don't know. Oh, hey, an 8.5. All right. Yep. You can see it right there. See the sticker residue? I'm not complaining. Paid a quarter for it. So 8.5, definitely made a value on that one for sure. Next book up. Oh, okay. You guys know me. I picked a bunch of these. This one did have a bend in it, but I picked it up for next to nothing. It wasn't. I don't have much into it. So did it make the cut at 9.8? Hey, there we go. Yep. It needed a press. So definitely knew who to send it to. Came back at 9.8. That's awesome. But guys, I'd love to know if you have any of these books. Down below in the comments if you're waiting for any of these books. Next up, we're gonna have a copy. Oh yeah, 2 of these that were both kind of beat up that I picked up off of eBay. This one definitely needed a press. Did this one make the cut? Hey, there we go. 2.98. Solid. All right, next up is gonna be a copy of. Ooh, this is a fun one. This is Hit Monkey #1, but the second printing. Actually, really hard to come by. I looked up. This one definitely needed some love. All white front. I'm not trying to look at the grade. All white back. Just a hard book to keep clean. I didn't think it would make the cut, but I knew I wanted to get it graded. I think maybe a 9.4, 9.6. I think there's 2 of them in here. So we got a... There you go. Yep, 9.4. Not surprising. You'd think that like all these all-white books would be like super easy, but they're not. They're almost more of a challenge because it shows everything. All right, here's my second copy of it. Probably in the same boat. Still had like 2, like it was just like some spine stuff that was like giving it trouble. But like I said, probably a 9.4, 9.6. Hopefully nothing lower than that. Woo! That 9.4 is definitely for sale now. Oh man, that's wicked. That's awesome. All right, next up we're gonna have a copy of this. Woo! I only have one of these, and I bought it off a friend from Facebook like a year ago. I'm like, I'm looking for a Thor God of Thunder #2 before everything kind of blew up. And he had one. It looked like it was in good shape, but needed a press. I'm like 9.6 in it. I think it's a 9.6. I hope to be surprised. Yeah. Woo! All right, I'm surprised. This is lovely. All right, awesome. All right, we're getting down to the wire here. Oh man, speaking of Star Wars Legacy and the collection that I picked up today, this is a copy of the second print. So this one definitely needed a press. #1 was perfect, so I put that in the pre-screen. But this one, and I did that at a time when these books weren't as crazy as they are now. They're pretty crazy now. This one needed it. I'm hoping for the 9.8 on this one. Really wanted the 9.8. I had this for like, I've had this for about, I don't know, since 2008. So this one we got a, yeah, yes. This is mine. This is not going anywhere. It's been in my short box for about 13 years, and it's gonna go back in that box for some time. This is exciting. I actually bought it out of the short box 2 years after it came out, but it was $3.99 when I bought it, so that was wicked. This is awesome. All right, guys. This book goes without saying. This is Invincible. If you don't know what this is, shame on you. I'm sorry. Rude. If you don't know what this is, go check it out. Amazon show. Got renewed for Season 2 and Season 3 because Season 1 was lit. It was so good. If you're not reading the series, go read it. Came out a long time ago. Not a long time ago. 2003. Great read. I highly recommend it. And now the show is phenomenal. Now people know about it. Now the books are going up in price. It's all kind of crazy. This is a great cover, low issue count. I'll show you what it is. I'm hoping for a 9.8. That would be epic. So this one, we got a 9.8. Yes! This is just really great. We have 3 books left. I appreciate you guys making it through this journey so far. I know these are a little bit longer, but I hope you enjoy them. I definitely have fun just unboxing with you guys and seeing what grades we get. This is just a part of the journey for me. Next up, we're going to have a copy of, Riptide. Yeah, this was like a damaged one. I bought a while back. It still holds value, but I just want to get this one graded, hold on to it for now, and see what we got. I'm hoping for a 9.8. It looks like it's in good shape. Needed press. So we got a 9.8. Yeah, there we go. All right, awesome. All right, yeah, this is just a book I picked up a while back that I just kind of like speculated on. Nothing really happened with it, but, I have one in 9.8 now. That's wicked. Next up, we're going to have, we have Far Sector. So this got some hype. So this had some really high traction, especially the second prints, which were much harder to come by. Not many of those out there. And the Green Lantern show is going to be happening on HBO Max. They just announced that Guy Gardner will be the main Lantern. So it'll be interesting to see if any of this plays into that in the show for the future. But this is just a long-term hold for me to see where it goes. I'm hoping for a 9.8. It definitely needed a press. So we got a... Yeah! Yeah, these are really hard to come by. I was surprised. Kind of hard to find any information about them. There weren't many of them ordered. It's the same as cover 1. It's just red instead of a different background. That's all it changed. But yeah, happy to have this in a 9.8. Alrighty, last book up. Oh man, is a Kanan #1, but the BAM exclusive. So this one definitely needed to press. And this was one that I thought was on the cusp. So I'm thinking probably a 9.6 on this one, but I wouldn't complain if it's a 9.8. Just add another Kanan to the pile because I'm ready for when they show up in the show. So this one, we got a 9.8 to finish off. That is what I'm talking about. That is awesome. Woo! All right, another Kanan added to the pile for 9.8. That is awesome. Yeah, they're going to show up 100%. It's going to happen. Maybe not all of them, but definitely some of them. So here's what it looked like. I think they're trying to save some funds. So it's just that. So it's just like 4 corners. And then these just fold over like that. So it's like a makeshift box. Not sure. I mean, I'm sure they've done their test and drop test, but it just like interlocks. That's it. I kind of miss the foam core. Like it just kind of... I don't know how to feel about this yet. You let me know. Have you gotten any recent CGC packages back that didn't have like the thicker foam core? That had kind of like this like makeshift cutout thing. But I'm sure they do their due diligence on it and stuff like that. But I don't know. It just seems thinner. Like it's on a diet. So, let me know what you think. I'd be curious to know your thoughts on this going forward. A few of the books that I got in the Star Wars collection. I did get the entire 1 through 50 of Star Wars Legacy. And I am so excited. Issues number 1 and 2 are a little banged up, but they're still in really good shape. And I picked up issues like 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7. Everything else looked great. I also picked up some of these awesome Star Wars Insider books. Hard to come by, in decent shape. And most of the ones I did find today were actually like in really great shape. So I just want to show off a few of the Star Wars Insider books that I got today that I was just excited to pick up. But I was just happy to have them because I have a feeling that they're going to be harder to come by in somewhat decent shape, which is what these are. Like the one I'll show at the very end isn't in great shape, but I'm just happy to have it. Big fan of Ahsoka, if you didn't know from the previous video of what I bought. If you didn't, go check that out here. But yeah, so I picked out some that had pretty much anything Clone Wars related, and or some of the more iconic characters on the cover. Like that one had Ahsoka. This one had Ahsoka on there as well. But yeah, I was just excited to pick up these Star Wars Insiders. Some of them are hard to come by, and some of them are a little pricier than what you'd be surprised for these. And there's not many of them graded, just because they're more expensive. They don't really come in high grade. So it's one of the things where like you may get them graded, but it may not be. It's just not worth it. This is just a great cover. This is awesome. Yeah, love that one. Yeah, guys, just keep a lookout for these. You never know what bookshop you might have them at, but I was just happy to pick up all these along with the 1 through 50 Star Wars Legacy and a couple really cool Star Wars art concept books. So I'll show those off in just a second on how stunning they are. And here is my favorite cover of the batch. One that's hard to come by, but in really rough shape. The back is really beat up on there, but it presents beautifully. So I'm happy to have this in the collection now. Who knows, maybe I'll get Ashley to sign it one day. But I'm just happy to have it. I don't have to track it down anymore. Now it's mine. And here are the two really cool art books. Star Wars, the Clone Wars art book kind of gives you a breakdown of kind of where Ahsoka came from and all the information on the Clone Wars. And if you're an old school Star Wars fan, which I also am, you know who Ralph McQuarrie is. So I was able to pick up a really cool Star Wars concept book just filled with great Ralph McQuarrie art. Happy to get those along with Star Wars Magazine Insider, along with the entire 1 through 50 Star Wars Legacy. Just kind of made my day for that little haul. Guys, thank you so much for sticking with me to the very end of the video. Like always, if you ever want to reach out, do a video together, anything like that, please reach out to me at skeffscomicknowledge on Instagram and or the email at skeffscomicknowledge@gmail.com. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this long-winded video of some epic books that I got back from CGC. Some huge hits that I got. Look, just a little disappointments, but that's how it goes, right? Just a little ebb, a little flow, and just enjoy the ride that you're on. Skeff, out.